Hey, welcome back everyone. Now, in the last video, I promised to let you guys know where I've been for the last couple of months. I guess I'm just going to start numbering these, and this is going to be vlog number 2. So, I know I've got a couple other videos that kind of look like vlogs, but kind of whatever. So, anyway, if you're a regular follower on my channel, you know that I just kind of up and disappeared about 3 months ago. I even stayed off of social media and that sort of thing. Excuse me. Just because there's kind of a lot of things that was going on in my life at that point. Again, it's nothing serious. It wasn't like I said in the previous video. I didn't go to prison or anything crazy like that. Now, the lightest part is due to my job. When the holidays hit, my work volume basically gets tripled very easily, and I'm not even one for overtime, but there's many times where I had to stay and work overtime, so that'd be like a 10 to 12 hour day sometimes. But that's not the biggest thing that was taking up my time. The biggest thing that happened was my dad actually fell off of a ladder and broke his heel. Or I should say he shattered it, would be the more apt way to put it. Now, he's part of that generation where they're all kind of tough bastards. So he fell off a ladder and, okay, so I should start from the beginning. So he was trimming some branches because they were getting in the way of his cable, and he was worried that he was going to rip it out of his house or whatever. Anyway, a big gust of wind took him, he fell off the ladder, shattered his heel, and called me after he had done this rather than calling me before, because I only live like across town, so it would take me like literally 15 minutes to get to his house at the most. Anyway, so instead of calling me, he goes and does this. Again, shatters his heel, calls me then, so I rush over there, and by the time I get over there, he had crawled his way from the backyard to the front yard, and again, I was so fucking furious I couldn't even see straight. But you know, what was done was done. So anyway, my dad had to have surgery. He had like 6 or 7 pins put in his heel to put it all back together. And the problem with that is the last couple of years, my mom's had some health problems, meaning that she can't drive anymore, and she kind of has a hard time getting around in general now. So when it comes to all that kind of stuff, it just falls on my dad. So he has to go grocery shopping, has to go take care of bills, all that sort of thing, has to take care of the animals, all that. Anyway, so with him shattering his right heel, that means he can't drive. So at that point, every day after I'd wake up, I'd shower, grab something to eat real quick, and I'd head over to their house. And that would be anywhere from a 2 to 3 to 4 hour deal, depending on what I had to do. And I work in the evenings, so after that I'd maybe get to come home and have like maybe an hour to 2 hours max before I had to get ready to go to work. And like I said, with the holidays, I could be working anywhere from 10 to 12 hours a night. So that didn't really afford me a whole lot of time. And with the little time that I did have like that, I honestly just wanted to sit and relax. I hardly played any sort of video games. I really didn't even watch YouTube or anything like that. The few other YouTubers that know me off of YouTube and are friends with me on Steam know that they would see me sometimes, and I got into the habit of, air quotes, playing clicker games. More like if I was sitting on the computer doing some kind of work, I would just have a clicker playing in the background, which is terrible because it releases that dopamine in your brain just because you see the numbers are getting bigger. And it's just a horrible waste of time because there's no end to them or anything like that. All it is just seeing the numbers get bigger. And anyway, so like I said, I wasn't really even playing all that much stuff or doing anything like that. And like I said, I certainly wasn't watching any YouTube. So with all that going on, we also had another family member who was going through a very bad, let's see, I should say they were going through a very bad split up. Now, they were trying to get out of a bad relationship and going through a divorce that was taking way longer than it should have. Anyway, this person had been out of the workforce for a while, and they were more concerned about taking care of their kids and, you know, being a good parent and whatnot. So they hadn't worked for a while, and also their spouse kind of didn't want them to. So again, with a big break in work history, it was a little bit harder for them to find a job. So we were trying to help them out by supporting them a bit financially and also getting them set up in their own place when they finally decided to leave their spouse. So that was a lot of stress because, you know, when you're not working and you're depending on others, that can bring on depression and all kinds of anxiety and that sort of thing. And that's what that family member was going through. So we were trying to deal with, you know, keeping them together, or, you know, keeping their head together, getting them set up and getting them moving forward, which now everything's going good. They're moving forward. They have a job. They have their own steady play, you know, their own place. They're steadying on their feet and they're doing really well. So kind of with all three of those things mixed together, I really was not in the right headspace to make any sort of good videos. And even towards the end where I, right before I took my break, I kind of felt like I was just kind of farting videos out, honestly. Like, it was just, I fell into that pitfall where I think a lot of smaller YouTubers fall into, where you get so concentrated on the numbers and so worried about this, that, and the other thing, that you forget that you just started this to have fun. And I'm totally looking at the channel this way now. If I have fun, that's awesome. If this channel is meant to get huge or big, great. If it stays small and I just have a small dedicated group of viewers on the channel that have fun with me, that's awesome. That's great. I couldn't be more satisfied then. So I'm definitely going to focus more on just trying to make videos that even make me laugh. And I know that my humor can be dumb and weird sometimes, but who cares if I'm having fun, right? That's all that matters. And one thing that honestly helped me kind of get that mentality back, and this is going to sound really dumb, there was a video that PewDiePie put out just a little while ago, just about false positivity on YouTube. And in a weird way, it really resonated with me, because I felt like I was definitely trying to do some of that in some of my videos, was just like trying to hype up the positivity, trying to be, you know, this and that, and it just felt so incredibly fake, and I felt like I was just being disingenuous to the people that actually like the channel and like viewing the dumb stuff that I do on here. So like I said, I'm just going to focus more on just having fun on the channel. Again, if the channel gets huge, fucking fantastic. If it doesn't, and we just stay a small community that have fun with each other, I couldn't be happier. Anyways, that's kind of the long and short of what was going on. In case you guys haven't seen that PewDiePie video, I'll go ahead and link it down below. It's not like he needs help, you know, getting video views, but if you want to see exactly what I'm talking about, in case you missed it, I'll just put it down there. Anyway, I think this video is going on a little bit longer than I meant for it to, but that kind of gives you guys an idea of where I've been. So anyway, everything's all good now. My head's back in order. I should be trying to make more videos more often now. Like, I'll try to get a couple videos out a week. I can't promise that I'll be able to get one out every day, because again, this is not a form of income for me. This is just purely fun and just being an idiot and trying to just do something creative and fun. So again, everyone, thank you so much for sticking with me. It means the world to me to know that I actually have a community of people out there that actually enjoy hearing what I say or what I do. So without you guys, this channel wouldn't, and I know you hear this from a ton of people, but this channel wouldn't be anything without you guys. So thanks again, and I will see all of you in the next video. Take care, everyone.